Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, children of all ages, let's begin our reaction and analysis of the new announcements of the King of Fighters 2003 Story Mode and the UE Fighters. So to start off, we have the trailer, and we got some nice artworks. Cool stuff. Music is epic as usual. We've got the sisters. I didn't have to talk about... Oh, look, look. There he is. There he is. There they are. Those. And I think they've got that actual Ash's voice actor to probably come in and do some new lines. UE, hint, hint. Okay, and there's the other one. Okay. Kusanagi! And there is the red beast! Kusanagi. Magaki finally, and Mukai! A new story. Does Ash care? Ash doesn't care. Oh, we saw that. Oh, I saw it. I saw it. Did you see it? Did you see it? I saw it. I saw it. Did you see it? I think. Oh, let's go. We're going to go back, right? Let's talk about a couple of things, right? So let's start. Number one. Right, I've got to talk to you about confusing genders, right? But the thing is, calm down, right? Shion is here, but not in this particular screenshot. The artwork is absolutely lovely, right? Kyo's like, oh, I've got to look after Chizuru, and her chest is definitely not pushing into my... Yuki, don't look at me like that. I'm totally looking after Chizuru, right? And then we've got the tuner guy down here. He's in trouble, right? Probably Noah's fault. And then, I've forgotten her name, but she's got a fox, so that's cool, right? And then we've got Ash, right? And the two sisters, right? And then, right, yeah, Psyche, it's going to be awesome, right? Hold on, hold on, hold on, hold on, wait for it, wait for it, wait for it. Wait for it. Look at all that. What's the blue? What is the blue? What does that represent, right? Because you've got green, then you've got red, right? And then, oh yes, that's right. It's blue because the blue seed. He already has the blue seed, and then Ash steals it, right? Which doesn't make any sense. But then you've got Yui, and that's possibly our first banner, or it might be a free character. I'm not sure. But if you look at Ash, you're just wondering to yourself, you want me to pay for that? That isn't that 2003 Ash, and isn't that Mukai? Is there any improvement here? Is this just copy paste? Are you kidding me, right? I'm gonna hope that these are free because, bruv, I can't see any difference. And then you look at this character and you think, well, hold on, that's Chizuru, isn't it? But that's Chizuru, bruv. It's not even the EX, right? That's the SS Chizuru. It's the same one. Arguably, right? Actually, I had a quick check, right? Arguably, she's got two little bits of hair that are popping out the front. And that's the only difference. So that's fair, right? They can make us pay for that. Yeah, right. Yeah, sure. Okay. What baffles me here, right, is that the characters that are new, even though Magaki has been sitting in the data for God knows how long, right? They don't show you what he can do. And I guess I know why. It's because they want to do another trailer with him. Well, they better, because I'm just like, bruv, that's the character that people have been looking forward to. Nobody cares about a clone. And speaking of clones, there's another one. Definitely not recycled, huh? Shion. Is Shion going to be a UE fighter? Is Shion even going to be an EX fighter? What are they going to do? They're probably going to let you, upgrade her. Him, her, whatever, right? But Magaki's there, bruv. Okay, you've got you got Psyche. Okay, Psyche's busting out the new red form. But it's not actually a different... Well, it's part... Whatever, right? This guy, clone guy, he's the same guy. It's the same guy, bruv. He's doing the same moves. You're like, bruv, you don't you dare make me pay for this guy. And we can... He's already EX. You're like... Are you going to make us summon for another one or make us upgrade? I hope we can upgrade. But we're going to talk a little bit more about Yui in a minute. Now, there is the guy, Magaki. I always get these names a bit muddled up. Magaki, Mukai, blah, 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 blah. But Magaki is the one who gave you trauma, right? And bullet hell and all of that stuff. And made you wonder if the devs were on drugs. But, you know, are they going to show him off? No, they're going to show you Mr. Recycled Mukai. Why? Who cares? Bruv, what are you doing? And there. If it wasn't obvious again, one more time for you at the back. Let me do this for you. Let me talk to you. Right? Come on. It's over here. Right, here you go. Watch carefully, kids. Dun, dun, ta, ta, ta. You know what I've been searching for now. Luckily, it's nothing too bad. One more time. Hello. Why did they do that? Because you know why. It's because you've got Dark Ash. And that means, oh, hey guys, you can have UE Dark Ash now because you don't have an EX Dark Ash, Evil Ash, or Ash of the Darkened Flame, or whatever madness, long name that you want. Oh, goodness. I won't say no. But holy crap, man. It's kind of hard to justify that this is a complete new update when, like, how many of the characters? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 of the characters here, no, 8 are recycled. Absolute recycles, right? The only character in this picture which we haven't seen before is not even featured. He's not shown. It's Shenwu. Why didn't they show a Shenwu? Why not? What the hell? Shenwu's ready. We know he's ready. Julon's already been done, right? You're like, what? That like 2003 Atena. I'm not sure about that one. That might be new, right? But you didn't show it to us. All you showed us were recycles, and this, I'm afraid, means quite clearly that those characters are coming up in another banner after the start of the King of Fighters story, which is going to suck. Right? Shenwu, they are going to milk Shenwu for everything, right? Oh my goodness, right? But it's funny because you've got maybe a collab coming up very soon. But what they're going to do, which characters are going to be accessible or not, you're going to have a UE Adelheid, a UE Terry Bogard, a UE Iori and Kyo. What? Really? A UE Shenwu, and maybe a UE Duolon. They've told us that, hey guys, don't worry about UE, right? Don't worry about UE. UE characters are going to be super powerful. They are going to be able to blow up the new content with with less problems than everyone else. But they did say that the UE fighters, right, will have the ability to get the plugins, right? This is the most important part of the whole thing. The plugins can be equipped by fighters of all grades, right? So you do have a chance to use these plugins to be able to take on the new content. If this is true, right, and even though UE fighters can equip one additional type, if this means that we can use our fighters, our old fighters, to do this, that is great. But why do I feel like I don't believe this at all? Why do I feel like this is a trap? Right? Do you remember when we had Aegis, right? So Aegis was, you can only use, like, was it 8 fighters, because they chose, right? Only 8 fighters who surprisingly were only collab or the latest meta. Definitely not pay to win, right? They let you use them, but then people found out you could actually use other characters, right? Like Orochi, right? And like, hey, I'm getting a decent score here. What did Netmarble do? Oh wait, they patched it so you couldn't use them anymore. Well, that sounds a bit strange, doesn't it? It sounds a little bit like, hold on a minute, no, actually, you can't use all your fighters. We want you to use the latest characters only. So, yeah, I'm a bit sus. But we'll see what happens, innit? We'll see what happens. Now, just to finish, I want to say, like, why are we having UE fighters now? Why? If you remember back in the day, we started off, right, with the old bronze. We're like, oh, yeah, bronze. It wasn't everyone. And then we had silver, a good chunk of those, right? Then we had gold. And we're like, oh, things are getting hairy now, right? We had collabs, right? They're all gold characters. And you were like, wait, I can't upgrade them unless I have mems, right? And then things started to get a bit grindy. You're like, okay, it's not too bad. You could still do the old dimension exchange, right? Still do that. That's good. And then we had the Fez characters, the purples. You're like, whoa, what's going on now, man? But if you look at it, right? If you just look at it, right? Gold is a big range of gold characters. I enjoyed leveling them up, right? But they're all pretty much now maxed out. Then we got to the Fez. And now things get hairy because you've got Fez collabs. And you're like, whoa, leveling up those, they're expensive and they're hard to get. You're like, but this is good, right? This is all fun and everything, right? Because you can still do it. Then we had the EX characters. When was this? It doesn't feel like a long time ago, but then we had the EX characters, and then it became a gacha fest. Because if you didn't get the mems for these characters, you were effed, bruv. The only way to power up these characters now, if you missed the banner, you're effed. The only way to do it was to magically get a generic mem. And the generic mems were all gacha chance as well, so you know, you couldn't guarantee that you'd get the mem for your character. And you're effed. So it was like, well, if you don't spend money on that banner, that's it. See you later. That's what you got. And look, I've got Gookie here, right? 2 change-up mems, ready to go, but I don't have 2 generic purple mems. So he's stuck at 40. He's basically not going to be able to get there, right? But if you look at your amount of EX characters, which, you know, look, some of them were leveled up from SS. That was cool. They need to let us do that with some of these characters. Because that's a fair chunk of EX characters now. But if I can't use them in the next content, I'm going to be very annoyed. And I think this is what's going to happen. I hope I'm wrong. But look, we need to be able to get this guy up into EX level. If they bring out an EX Kusanagi, I'll be like, what? This guy better be different and he better be special, bruv. But for some reason, I don't think he will be. So I'm like, yeah, no. Just let us max this guy out and then that'll be good, right? Plug this guy in, because everyone's going to have the plugins and that'll be cool, right? So let's see what happens. And, geez, man. I just hope my phone's going to be able to handle this. I don't know about you, right? But best of luck to us all. It kind of stinks, right? But that is a lot of EX characters. But frankly, I would have liked to just make all my characters EX, frankly. That would have been good. And there's not really quite enough, right? But we shall see. And there's probably going to be some nastier things to do with grinding to get all these plugins and things. We shall see, right? So stay tuned and good luck with your future summons, and I hope everything will turn out well for you. I am sweating and I'm not sure lots of people are going to like this at all, right? But we shall see. Leave a comment, tell us what you think, and we'll see you all next time. Don't forget to check us out on stream as we play KOF, the KOF Hour, usually 2 or 3 times a week. Maybe less because it's back to school. Oh no, but make sure you join in for Quizzer Fighters. 10 players maximum, my friends. Enjoy, and let's play KOF.